New U.S. trade tariffs announced. The White House announced new trade tariffs on imports from dozens of countries, with rates as high as 41%. Canada faces a new 35% tariff on some goods, effective immediately, while tariffs for other countries, for example South Korea, India, Laos, Myanmar, range from 15% to 40%, set to take effect on August 7th. Impact on Canada. The 35% tariff affects about 10% of Canadian exports to the U.S., as goods under the USMCA, which is replacement for NAFTA, are exempt. The Canadian aluminum industry is resilient, but the steel industry is more vulnerable. Canada may delay retaliation to avoid escalating tensions and focus on ongoing negotiations. The tariffs have strained U.S.-Canada relations, with Canadians unhappy about the false pretext, blaming Canada for U.S. fentanyl issues. Global reactions. Asian markets reacted negatively, with shares falling. Countries like Vietnam and Singapore face varied impacts due to their manufacturing and trade dependencies. Some Southeast Asian countries expressed relief that tariffs were lower than initially threatened. Countries are exploring diversification of trade partners, for example Europe, Africa, to reduce reliance on the U.S. market. Negotiated deals. Several countries like EU, UK, Japan, South Korea, Vietnam struck deals to lower proposed tariffs. For example, Japan's tariff dropped from a threatened 25% to 15%. Mexico was given 90 more days to negotiate, while China and Canada remain without deals. Economic and political implications. Experts argue that tariffs harm U.S. consumers and businesses by raising costs and disrupting supply chains. The tariffs are seen as a lose-lose, reducing global trade benefits for all involved. Political factors, for example migration, Palestinian statehood recognition, are complicating trade negotiations with some countries. Here is the key takeaway. The new tariffs are causing economic uncertainty, straining international relations, and prompting countries to seek alternative trade strategies. While some nations have mitigated the impact through negotiations, others face significant challenges. The overall effect is expected to be negative for both the U.S. and its trading partners.